Minister Enrique Ona, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you, Christian, and just to let you know that I'm an admirer of your program in CNN.
Thank you. How does this stack up against, previous humanitarian and environmental and weather disasters that you've had?
I would say that this is the worst that we have had. Of course, the area that was hit, that is in central Philippines, has been a common area, often hit by several typhoons annually. However, this is the strongest and the most devastating hurricane or typhoon that we have had in the Philippines. And I've been here, for all these years.
Do you believe that at this particular point in time, there is at least a proper pipeline of aid and rescue and all those missions getting to the worst hit?
At the moment, yes. As a matter of fact, I'm so deluged with offers of assistance, and not only, of course, from our countrymen here in the Philippines, but also abroad. And I would like to thank all of them for this tremendous offer of support to what has befallen in our country today.
But is it getting to the people who need it?
Yes, that is, of course, a challenge, especially during the first 2 days of the devastating typhoon. But things are improved a lot, and they are now receiving the support and the assistance that the national government is giving. In terms of health, there was a sort of a 24 to 36 hour period where there was almost complete absence of communication, but now things have slowly returned.
What are the biggest health risks? We heard, obviously, in the immediate aftermath, people were desperate for water, for food. We saw babies being born, as they are every day, but in this case, in, the most primitive of circumstances. Is there a threat of any disease, a threat of any major health issues?
Oh, yes. Fortunately, in the most devastated city, that is in Tacloban, our Department of Health, what we call a regional medical center, though damage is still partially functioning, is including the operating room. And as a matter of fact, yesterday they did about 8 operations. But certainly in terms of diseases, yes, there is still a lack of water, and so therefore we have made sure that water purification vehicles will arrive or will soon be added with what has arrived yesterday.
Minister, I just want to follow up and give you the opportunity to answer again, because you remember in some of the historic calamities, let's say Hurricane Katrina in the United States in 2005, a lot of officials were telling the public that actually things are okay and things are in hand, and they turned out to be very much not in hand. And your own interior minister, having toured the area, said that, while stuff is coming, of course, this was yesterday, it can't get out to the people because of the debris and the blockages. So I just want to be absolutely sure that you are sure that aid is reaching the places that are needed.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I was there yesterday. I had a helicopter ride around the area of Leyte as well as in the city itself. As I earlier mentioned, fortunately our major hospital is functioning, so things are moving, and hopefully we'll have a full resumption of communication, because that was our main problem at the first 36 hours of after the onslaught of the typhoon.
And let me ask you, you've talked a lot about Tacloban, but what about the lower-lying coastal areas? Could it be even worse there? Does the government know what's happened to the lower-lying coastal areas?
Yes, well, Christian, just about a couple of hours ago, we had a review of the localities or municipalities that we have not heard much. And although, yes, we have not heard from them for the last 48 hours, we know that we have the medical teams as well as a team with our Department of Local Government as well as from the armed forces making their way over to these outlying coastal areas.
What do you expect to find there when they get there?
Well, I'm sure we would find people that have been injured, and I'm sure there will be some deaths because right now, although we still have very preliminary number of the total number of casualties, and as a matter of fact, the counting is still really ongoing, but hopefully, and we are praying that it wouldn't be as much as some people are trying to make the necessary projection.
So your reaction to what some people have already said, there could be 10,000 deaths in Tacloban alone?
Oh, no, I think that is an exaggeration because as of today, yes, it will be several hundreds, but I don't think it will be in that number that you just mentioned.
Minister Enrique Ona, thank you very much for joining me from Manila.